Hi, it's Saturday, July 4th, 2020. Happy Independence Day. This is the day that we celebrate the founders of the United States and their Declaration of Freedom from King George's England. And they embarked on the creation of a government where all people could be free. Well, at the time, they meant all men could be free. Well, all white men could be free. But over the history of the United States, that has expanded. Who can be free? And if we can continue this experiment in our government, that will continue to grow. Who can be free? What does it mean to be free? The founders thought that freedom was an inalienable right. And it is, because freedom is a God-given quality. It's a quality of God, just like love and joy. That's why we feel it at our core that we have to be free. And it's kind of this tension between this drive to be free and being in the restrictions of a body, of a society, of the laws of nature and the universe itself. And I think my ideas of what it means to be free have changed over time. I used to have this adolescent idea of what it meant to be free, that do whatever I want. That was freedom. To be able to do whatever I felt like doing whenever I felt like doing it. Kind of like the idea of like the motorcycle is a symbol of American freedom and rebelliousness. But you know, the ability to get on the open road is also tied to other people. Because if there's no roads, there's no way to get out on the open road and ride. So our freedom is also tied to other people. We're only as free as our other people in our society. We're only as free as other people's ability to express themselves. And yeah, there's got to be laws. There's got to be rules. Like, there's the law of gravity, for example. We don't complain about gravity's is impinging on my freedom, because we know gravity is what's keeping us on the planet. It's what's keeping everything from flying off into space, right? Just like there's laws about you don't steal and you don't kill. There's consequences to that. In a civil society, there has to be. There's a new symbol of freedom that's cropped up recently. During our pandemic, during the age of the coronavirus. And that's the mask. Whether to wear a mask or not wear a mask. And there is a small group of very vocal people who are like, I'm not wearing a mask because it confines me and I don't feel free when I'm wearing a mask. You can't tell me what to do. And there's another group of people who are saying, you know what? I'm wearing the mask because it protects you from me. It has the potential of slowing down the spread of the virus, which means we can all be a little more free in our mobility as we go out in the world. We can start to open up the economy a little bit. So they're seen in two different ways, two different expressions of freedom. So although there's some of us that have wanted to shy away from the conversation about the mask, I'm actually thinking that having the conversation about the mask is an opportunity to talk about freedom and what it means to be free. And it's really important that we have this conversation about what it means to be free, because as Americans, we're being asked at this moment in history to make a decision whether we're going to continue the experiment that the founders of this nation started, or are we going to go down the route of authoritarianism, Are we going to go the route of the rule of the few over the many? So, since the mask got politicized and it's become a point of conversation, let's use it as a conversation about what it means to be free. And with that, know that I love you. And I send you blessings and love, whether I've ever met you or not. And remember, there's a power for good in this universe, and you can use it. And that power for good, it wants to use you too. So let it. Have a great 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Until next time.